Good evening and welcome to boys basketball. This is going to be the varsity game versus Cozad. I am thankful you guys are joining us. This should be a good game, and we will be with you here shortly, right after Scott Foster takes us off with the starters.
Number 14, Cozad. A senior, number 15, Varsity. And a senior, number 23, Nathan Eagle. Headmakers are coached by Nick Rose, assisted by Bryce Goodwin and Dylan Higgins.
All right, and those are your starters. We are ready to play basketball. It appears going to be assisting in the tip-off for Gothenburg is number 10, Bronson Long. Bronson Long is tipping off with number 23, Engel. And it is good for Gothenburg. We get the tip. Stevens has it now, passes it to number 2, Kane. Stevens passing it forward to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up for 2, and that's the first 2 for Gothenburg. Did not take long for Gothenburg to get on the scoreboard this game. All right, number 14, Sasali has it. Passes it to number 4, Kitka. Back to number 15, Witovic. And then to Sasali. Back to number 23, Engel. Engel passing it to number 1, Weatherly. Weatherly goes and passes it to number 4, Kitka. However, number 23, Rhodes, takes it for Gothenburg, passing it to Kane, and Kane passes it to Stevens. Stevens passing it to Maddox Rickardson. Rickardson passing it to Stevens. Stevens driving forward, goes up for 2. No good. And the fight for the ball, number 15. That's Witovic, takes it. Passing it to number 1, Weatherly. Weatherly passing it to number 14, Sasali. Back to Weatherly. Weatherly driving forward, goes up for 2. And it is good. 2-2. We're all tied up. All right, and that was Cooper Kane that tried to go for 2, however, no good, but there was a foul called, I believe. That was called on number 1, Weatherly, his first. Kane missing the first one. We'll hope that he can make the second. And making the second one. 3-2 is the score. Number 15, Witovic has it. Passing it to Weatherly. Weatherly to Engel. And to Sasali. Now to Witovic. Witovic losing it almost there to Maddox Rickardson. However, Cozad will still keep the ball. Witovic to start with it. Witovic passing it in to Kitka, now to Engel, and then to Witovic, who goes up for 2, and it is good. 3-4. Cozad takes the lead. Cooper Kane has it now. He's going to be running east on the court. Passing it to Rhodes, and that'll head into the audience members there. 23 Rhodes out of bounds. Number 23, Engel, passing it in there to Wojtovic. Wojtovic to Sasali. And back to Engel. Engel passing it to Kitka. And then to Wojtovic. Wojtovic attempting to go up for two, however, a foul is called. Foul called on number 10, Bronson Long. That's his first. Wojtovic going for some free throws, missing the first. See if he can make the second to give some more points towards Cozad, I guess. And no good for the second one either. Weston Geiken has it now in his bright blue colored shoes down there. Stevens has it, passes it to Bronson Long. Long goes forward, knocking someone over, and he makes two more. However, it was a foul, so I do not believe that those will count. That's his second of the night, Bronson Long's second. All right, we have Falmer to start with the ball, passing it into Wojtovic. And Wojtovic to Engel. Engel gives it over to number 1, Weatherly, who goes for three. Not quite. And fight for the ball, Wojtovic gets it for Cozad. Weatherly has it now. Passes it back to Wojtovic and to Falmer. Engel passing it to Weatherly, and now Wojtovic has it. Passing it forward to number 42, that's Cole. Engel fighting for the ball. Foul will be called on Gothenburg. That was called on Trey Stevens. That's his first. Starting with the ball is going to be number 15, Wojtovic. Weatherly has the ball now. He goes up for two, and it is good. 3-6. Cozad in the lead by 3 now. Kane has it. He passes it across the court to Stevens. Stevens passes it forward to Rhodes, who goes up for two more, and that is good as well. 5-6. Gothenburg trying to narrow down that lead that Cozad has on them. 23, Engel passing it to Wojtovic. Back to Engel, almost losing it there to Cooper Kane. However, he did manage to get it back. Weatherly has it now. Weatherly passing it forward to number 42, Cole. Last name of Cole. All right, and Cozad to start with the ball. Wojtovic to start with it. Wojtovic passing it in there to Weatherly. Weatherly back to Wojtovic, who goes from the three. No good. And Cooper Kane grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg. Passing it to Kai Jorgensen. Now number 4, Weston Geiken has it. Passes it to Rhodes. Rhodes back to Weston Geiken, who goes for three. And it is not good, but very close on Weston there. Weatherly has it now. Passing it to Falmer. Back to Wojtovic. Back to Falmer, who goes from the three. And it is good. 5-9. Very good three on Cozad's part there. Geiken has it now. He goes up for two. No good. And the foul is called. And Kane is going to start with the ball now. And Kai Jorgensen makes two more for Gothenburg. 7-9. Still fighting that uphill battle against Cozad. 7-9, only a 2-point lead now by Cozad. Falmer passing it to number 4, Kipka. And now Sasali has it, passes it back to Falmer. Falmer back to Weatherly. Weatherly driving forward very aggressively there. Kitka. Now Trey Stevens takes it back for Gothenburg. Stevens passing it over to number 2, Cooper Kane, who goes up for 2 more, and it is good. 9-9, all tied up once again for the Swedes. Falmer has it. He goes for 3. No good. Geiken takes it back for the Swedes, passing forward to Jorgensen. A little bit too hard of a throw. And Cozad will take the ball. Falmer passing it in there to number 14, Sasali. Passes it to Kitka. Back to Weatherly. And to number 14. Number 42, Cole has it. Passes it forward to Sasali. And a jump ball is called. All right, Maddox Rickardson and Bennett Geiken will check in for Carson Rhodes and Trey Stevens. So I will do my best here to differentiate the Geikens. Falmer's going to be passing it in for Cozad. Weatherly has it now. Loses the ball out of bounds. Kane has it now. Passes it into Weston Geiken. Back to Kane. Back to Weston Geiken. Rickardson has it now, and a foul is called on Cozad. That was on number 1, Weatherly. That's his second. All right. Kane passing it into Weston Geiken. And then over to Kane. Back to Jorgensen, and then to Weston Geiken, who goes from the 3, and the 3 is good. 12-9. Gothenburg taking back the lead there. And Falmer trying to do some fancy footwork here, eventually leading him to fall onto the ground. Did not work well in his case. Weston Geiken has it, goes up for 2 more. He can't get enough, however, no good. Cozad will get the ball. All right, number 15, Witovic passing it to Falmer, and now to Engel, back to Sasali, back to Witovic. We became full circle there. Witovic goes up for 2, and it is good. 12-11. Kane passes it to Geiken. And passes it to Kane. And that was Maddox Rickardson from 3, no good. Kitka trying to get it there. However, Engel recovered it, and now Witovic has it. Witovic going up for 2. No good. Kane will take the ball. However, I believe there was a foul called on Gothenburg. It's called on number 11, Max Rickardson. That's his first of the night. Witovic now is going to attempt to make a free throw there. All right, Witovic going to be trying to attempt to make some more free throws. And he makes that one. All right. We are all tied up at 12 again. Good game on both ends. Kane has it. Passes it to Weston Geiken to Maddox Ferguson, who goes up for two. No good. And a foul is called on Cozad. That was called on Fallmer. That is his first of the night as well. And Maddox does not make the first one. We'll see if he can make the second one. And does not make the second one either, and that'll be out of bounds on Cozad. 21 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, Trey Russell passing it in to Weston Geiken. And then Geiken to Trey Stevens, who goes for three, no good. And that'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, Engel now to start with it. Passes it in to Witovic. Back to Engel. And back to Witovic. Fallmer has it to Engel. And then Kitka goes up for two. Nobody was on him there. That's Gothenburg's bad. 1 second left on the clock. Weston Geiken goes for three. No good. 12-14. Very, very close game. Very exciting game for me to announce as well. So do not go anywhere. It is only the end of the first quarter, folks. Still a lot of game to play.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
All right, Trey Stevens to start with it for Gothenburg. Passing it in there to Weston Geiken. Back to Trey Stevens and across to Trey Russell, who goes from the three. No good. Number 22, Shoemaker recovered that one. Now Witovic has it. Hitting somebody right in the foot. And Witovic passing it in there to number 23, Engel. Back to Witovic. Gives it to Engel. And number 14, Sasali, passing it to number 22, Shoemaker. Sasali from the three. No good. It's going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds on Cozad. Stevens has it, passes it to Kane. Kane to Rossell. Kane from the three, and it is good. 15-14. All right, now Shoemaker has it, passing it to number 15, Witovic. Engel has it now, passes it to Shoemaker. And to Sasali. Back to Witovic. And that was Engel that went up for two, and he made it. Now Carson Rhodes has it for Gothenburg, and he's going to go up for 2, and no good. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. That was called the number 23, Carson Rhodes. That's his first of the night. All right, number 22, Shoemaker has it. He's going to be passing it to Sasali. Now to Engel, back to Witovic, and to number 42, Cole. Engel passing it back to Witovic and to Shoemaker. Shoemaker going to try and find somebody. He finds Engel. Engel struggling to find somebody as well. He's going to pass it to Sasali. And to number 15, Witovic. Sasali passing it there to Engel, and Carson Rhodes recovers it for the Swedes. Trey Stevens reaching out, grabs it. Kane, he's going to go up for 2, no good. And a foul is called on Cozad. All right, Kane will hopefully be making some free throws for us. Missing the first. We'll hope he makes the second and ties us up again to 16. And he makes the second one. We're all tied up again, folks. And a timeout is called on the Swedes. I would like to take the time right now to thank all the businesses that are rotating in what we call an image carousel on the bottom right-hand side of your guys' screens. They are the people that bring this platform to you guys to watch this. They're the ones that make it free for all of you guys to watch this as well. So please thank those businesses the next time you go out. Also, the ads that we play, those are the businesses that pay a little extra to help us support our YouTube page, live streaming this, our equipment, and our Huddle streaming, which gives us a nice quality video for all of you so that we don't even have to move a camera. It does it all for us. So please thank those businesses. They are truly amazing and make this fun for me as well. So again, we just thank you for joining us as we are still trudging through this second quarter. All tied up at 16 once again. Witovic to start with us. Passing it into Falmer. Back to Witovic. Witovic running forward. He's going to try and find somebody. He finds number 22, Shoemaker. He goes from the 3. No good. He recovers it, though, from going out of bounds. Passes it to number 5. That's Kitka. Passing it to Falmer. And now Shoemaker has it, passing it back to Witovic. And Witovic almost, he does lose it there. Losing it to Gothenburg. All right. Weston Geiken almost lost it there, but he gained it back, and he got 2 more for Gothenburg, 18-16. All right, and that was called on number 2, Cooper Kane there. That's his first. Kitka going from the free throw line could not quite get there. Weston Geiken was going to pass it to Kane there, and it just went straight out of bounds. All right, that was Witovic there that passed it to Falmer. Falmer trying to find somebody. He finds Kitka. Back to Falmer. And Weatherly goes up for 1. No good. And a foul is called on Cozad. All right, Kane to start with the ball. Passes it in to Steven. And then to Geiken. Geiken to Kane. Kane now to Stevens. And Stevens was trying to get it there to Weston Geiken. However, he lost it to number 15, Witovic, and Witovic just got 2 more for Cozad. Geiken has it, passes it to Kane. Kane goes up for 2, no good. He rebounds it. He'll go up for 2 more again, and he gets it that time, 20-18. All right, Witovic has it now, passes it all the way to Kitka, and he goes up for 2 more, all tied at 20. All right, Weston Geiken has it now. Driving forward, gives it to Stevens. And to Rossell. Rossell giving it to Jorgensen. He goes up for 3. That was no good. However, Weatherly has it now for Cozad. All right, Kitka attempted to go for 2. However, a foul is called. I believe that was called on Cooper Kane. Nope, that was not called on Cooper Kane. Excuse me, that was called on number 24. That'll be Trey Rossell, his first. All right, Kitka going for the free throw. Does not make it. He'll go for another one. Carson Rhodes checking in for Trey Stevens, and Maddox Dickerson checking in for Trey Rossell. And he makes the second one there. That was Kitka again. 20-21 is the score. Maddox Ricketson has it now. Ricketson passing it across the court there to Weston Geiken. And Jorgensen almost losing it there to Cozad, excuse me. He gained it back. Weston Geiken has it again. Almost lost it again. Jorgensen got it that time. And now Rhodes has it. He goes up for 2. Oh, it was close. Made a circle in the hoop and came right back out. Falmer passing it to Witovic. Witovic going up for 2. And a travel is called on Witovic. All right, Kane passing it in to Maddox Ricketson, back to Kane. Back to Ricketson. Weston Geiken has it now. And 2 more for Weston Geiken. 24-21. Excuse me, 22-21. All right, Engel has it now. He's going to attempt to go up for 2, knocking people over as he goes. All right, Kane is now going to pass it in here for us. All right, Trey Stevens running forward. He passes it back to Maddox Ricketson. Kane has it now, passes it to Rhodes. Rhodes giving it to Jorgensen. Maddox Ricketson has it now. Maddox Ricketson trying to get it. Engel recovers it, and however, Gothenburg gets it. Trey Stevens with 2 and no good. He's going to try and go up again. Kai Jorgensen gets it, gives it to Maddox Ricketson, who goes for 3. No good either. And Sasali gets it for Cozad. All right, 22-21, 1 minute 53 seconds left in the first half. Sasali to make some free throws. And he misses the second one. All right, Trey Stevens has it now. Almost lost it there. And a foul is called on Cozad. All right, Trey Stevens to make some free throws here, hopefully giving Gothenburg some more leeway here with the scores, and he does. 23-22. All right, Stevens now has it. And he does not make the second one. Engel has it now, passing it to Witovic. Witovic passing it forward to Weatherly. Weatherly goes up for two, no good. Falling backwards. A foul is called. He'll get 2 shots. That's going to be called on number 24, I believe, or 23, excuse me. That'll be Carson Rhodes, his second of the night. A little bit of debate there, it seems like, with the coach. And he makes the first. See if he can make the second. He will go for the second one here. And he makes the second one as well. All right, now Kane is going to be starting us off here, passing it in to Trey Stevens. Gives it back to Kane, and a travel is called. Sasali to start us off, it looks like, for Cozad. He gives it to Witovic. Witovic passing it to Weatherly. Weatherly goes up for 2, no good. And Cooper Kane gets it back for Gothenburg. Gives it to Geiken. Geiken goes for 2, no good, and they'll be out of bounds. Cozad to get the ball. All right, Witovic having it now. Trying to get more down the court, passes it to Kitka. Back to Witovic and to Sasali. Weatherly has it now. And to Cole. Witovic. And that was Witovic going up for 2, no good. And Kitka tried to go for 2. Weatherly goes for 3, no good. Weston Geiken gets it back for Gothenburg, passing it across court to Cooper Kane. He's trying to find somebody. He finds Maddox Rickardson. Rickardson passing it to Stevens. And Stevens finds number 2, Cooper Kane. Now Stevens has it back. Back to Kane. Kane goes up for 2 more, and it is good. And that's right at the buzzer, folks. 25-24. Gothenburg heading out of the first half with the lead. We will still be here after the break. We are going to finish playing through some of our ads, and then I will switch it over to our promo video that you guys were seeing before the game started. But don't think we went anywhere. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. A lot of good information on that promo video if you guys would be so kind as to read it. Thank you for joining us. All right, Wojtovic has the ball for Cozad, passing it to Kitka, now to Weatherly. Weatherly goes up for two, no good. Cooper Kane takes the ball for Gothenburg, passing it to Trey Stevens, and now Kane has it again. Stevens takes it back. All right, Stevens has it again, passing it back to Carson Rhodes, who goes for the three, no good. Rolling out the shoulder of Wojtovic there. Engel grabs a hold of it, passing it to Sasali. And that was Engel with two more for the Haymakers, 25-26. All right, Kane passing it to Trey Stevens. Stevens passing it to Bronson Long. Long over to Kane. Kane tried to go for two there, however, it was no good. All right, Rickardson passing it to Stevens and then to Kane. And Long almost losing it there to Weatherly. Rhodes from the three, no good. Engel takes it for Cozad. And Sasali goes up for two, no good. Recovered by Trey Stevens for Gothenburg. Passes it to Kane. And then to Stevens, to Rickardson, and to Long. Long back to Kane. Kane's going to go up for two. No good. Going to be taken by Engel. Wojtovic has it now. Wojtovic is going to go up for two. No good. And a foul was called. Going to be called on Maddox Rickardson. That's his second of the night. And he makes the first one. We will see if he can make the second one, add a couple more points to Cozad's score here. And he makes the second one as well. Very good job there by Wojtovic. All right, 25-28. Carson Rhodes trying to get it to Long, however, Kitka got it, giving it to Wojtovic and to Weatherly. Weatherly passing it to Sasali. Sasali to Engel. Engel back to Sasali and to Wojtovic, and now to Weatherly. And Weatherly driving forward, almost losing the ball. Got it back himself, giving it to Wojtovic. Wojtovic driving forward. He goes up for two. No good. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. That was called on Maddox Rickardson again, his third. And that was no good for Wojtovic. Number 42, Cole, checking in. All right, Wojtovic going for the second one. He makes the second one. Long passing it in to Weston Geiken. Geiken to Stevens. Stevens to Long. Long to Weston Geiken going around. He goes up for two, and it is good. That'll be 27-29. Closing in on that little bit of a lead that Cozad has on us. Wojtovic passing it to Sasali. Now to Engel. Back to Weatherly. Weatherly to Wojtovic. Wojtovic trying to find somebody. He finds Sasali. Sasali goes up for two, and it's knocked out of his hand by Trey Stevens. And Sasali making that first one. He will go to make a second one. And he makes the second one as well. Sasali bringing their score to 31. Weston Geiken has it again. Passing it to Kane. Kane giving it to Carson Rhodes, who loses it to Weatherly, excuse me. Engel has it now. He goes up for two more. No good. Weatherly takes it. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. All right, we now have Weatherly taking two free throws. That was called on number 2, Kane. That's his second. All right, Stevens has it. Passing it to Rhodes. Rhodes to Long back over to Kane. Kane driving forward, gets it almost stolen by Engel. However, he remains under the protection of the ball. Stevens has it. Passes it to number 2, Kane, and to Long. And a foul is called. All right, Kane going to be passing the ball in for Gothenburg here. Passes it into Long, back to Kane from the 3. Not quite, but very close. Kitka grabs a hold of it for Cozad. Sasali from the 3, and it is good. 27-35, and a timeout is called.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
All right, Kane passing it in there to Trey Stevens. Stevens passing it over to Weston Geiken, and then to Carson Rhodes, losing it there. However, a foul was called. All right, Kane going to be passing it in here. Passes it into Rhodes. All right, Rhodes has it, passing it to Stevens. Stevens goes up for 2, no good. Kitska has it now, passing it to Weatherly. And now Sasali passing it there to Witovic. Witovic driving forward. He's trying to find somebody. He finds Kitka, who goes up for 2. No good. Kitka recovers it and loses it to Cooper Kane. And Kane loses it there to Weatherly. All right, Kitka passing it to Weatherly. All right, Falmer there is trying to get the ball, and that was from the 3. Number 4, Kitka. Witovic has it now. Passing it to Weatherly. Weatherly goes up for 2. No good. Gets stolen by Trey Stevens. And Stevens passing it to... tried to get it long there. However, Cozad got it back. Witovic has it now. And that was Falmer with 2 more for Cozad. 27-37 and a timeout called. All right, that was Cooper Kane passing it in there to Trey Stevens. Stevens passing it to Kane. Kane to Long. Long trying to find somebody. He finds it. Number 4, Guykin. Guykin goes up for 2, and it is good. That'll be 29-37. Weatherly passing it in. Witovic has it now. And Kitka going up for 4. We got a tumble, and Gothenburg will take the ball. Kane to start with it. All right, Rhodes checking in for Long, and Maddox Richardson checking in for Trey Stevens. Kane to start with it. Passing it in there to Weston Guykin, but gets it returned right back to him. Rhodes has it now. Passed it to Rickardson. Rickardson passing it to Rhodes. Rhodes losing it out of bounds. Falmer will start with it for Cozad. And now Kitka has it, passing it to Weatherly. Number 4, Kitka has it, and now Witovic has it. Falmer passing it to Witovic to Kitka. And Kitka trying to find somebody, finds his. No good. It'll be called out of bounds. Out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, we got Weatherly starting with it here. Witovic, excuse me, passing it into Falmer. Now Weatherly has it. And now Falmer has it. Looks like they are just trying to run the clock out. Kitka goes up for 2 more, no good, and the other Kitka goes up for 2 more. Kane gets it, and no good. That's the buzzer. And 29-37 is the score as we check out of the 3rd quarter. Still, Gothenburg still has a chance, so do not go anywhere. Please stick with us. We'll be back in a few short minutes.
Peacock's Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
And now it is time to announce our Pep Club fan of the game, people that show great sportsmanship towards Gothenburg and not against the other team. And it goes to Yariel Gata. All right, Kane now starting with the passing it in to Weston Geiken. Geiken goes up for 2, and it is good. 31-37. Wojtovic has it now. He goes up for 2, no good. Kitka goes up for 2, and it is good. 31-39. Geiken going to be trying to find somebody, passes it to Rickardson. Rickardson trying to do the same. He finds Carson Rhodes. Carson Rhodes almost losing it, does lose it to his other 23, Engel. Weatherly has it now. He passes it across court to Sasali, who goes from the 3, and it is good. 31-42. Very good three-pointer there on Cozad's behalf. All right, Geiken passing it to Carson Rhodes, goes up for 2, no good. Kitka gets it, passing it to Weatherly. And Sasali has it now, passing it to Wojtovic. Wojtovic to Kitka, who goes up for 2 more. 31-44. Now Geiken has it. Geiken trying to find somebody. Passing it to Kane. Kane driving forward. Giving it to Geiken. Geiken to Rickardson. And to Kane. Kane to Rickardson. Gothenburg needs to make some sort of action here. There we go. 2 more for Gothenburg. 33-44. Only an 11-point lead now. And a timeout is called.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
All right, Wojtovic now starting with it, passing it into Sasali. Sasali passing it to Weatherly. Weatherly to Wojtovic. And Wojtovic to Engel. Engel back to Wojtovic. Wojtovic driving forward, giving it to Engel. Engel's going to go up for 2 more. No good. He recovers it. He's going to go for the rebound, and it is good. 33-46. All right, Geiken has it now. He's going to go for 2 more. No good. Rhodes tries to get it. However, Engel gets it. And 2 more for Cozad. That was Kitka, 33-48. All right, Geiken passing it to Stevens. Stevens to Bennett Geiken, and back to Rhodes. Rhodes to Bronson Long. Long to Geiken. Bennett Geiken. Bennett Geiken goes up for 2. No good. And that'll be out of bounds on Cozad. Gothenburg to start the ball now. 33-48. 5 minutes, 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this game. Cooper Kane to start with the ball. Passing it into Bennett Geiken. Bennett Geiken to Bronson Long. Long goes forward, passing it to Trey Stevens, who goes for 3. No good. Kitka gets it for Cozad. All right, Witovic now passing it to Sasali. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. Called on Trey Stevens. That's his 3rd. Witovic to take some free throws. I believe he'll get 2. And he makes it. 49, excuse me. We'll see if he can get to 50. And he makes that as well, 33-50. Cozad now has quite the lead on Gothenburg. Now Stevens has it. He's going to try and find somebody. He finds Carson Rhodes. Rhodes passing it too long, and a foul is called. That's going to be called on number 4, Kitka. All right. Trey Stevens has it now for Gothenburg. Passes it to number 2, Cooper Kane. He goes up for 2 more. No good. Going to be 2 more for Carson Rhodes. 35-50. Only a 15-point lead Cozad has. Sasali has it. Witovic giving it to Weatherly from the 3, and it is good. 35-53. An 18-point lead now. Stevens has it, passes it to 23. Carson Rhodes goes up, and he gets 2 more for Gothenburg. All right, Engel has it now. Witovic to Sasali, who goes for the 3, no good. Kitka goes up for 2 more, no good. He gets it again. We'll see if he can get the rebound. No good. And a foul is called on Gothenburg. That is called on number 2, Cooper Kane. That's his 3rd as well. All right, Rickardson now is going to start with it. Stevens has it, gives it to Kane. Kane back to Rickardson, and Rickardson to Weston Geiken. Geiken gives it to Long, who goes for 3, no good. Engel takes it, gives it to Witovic. And Witovic trying to find somebody. He finds Sasali, gives it back to Engel. And Engel off the knee of Bronson Long there. Gothenburg takes it back and loses it in the same play there. Sasali has it, giving it to Witovic. And now to Weatherly. Weatherly across the court to Sasali, to Engel, to Witovic, who goes up for 2 more, and he gets 2 more. 37-56. And a timeout is called on Cozad.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, Kane passing it into Stevens. Giving it to Weston Geiken. And Geiken goes for 2, no good. Cole gets it, giving it to Weatherly. Passing it to Witovic. Witovic giving it to Weatherly and to Sasali. Sasali finds Engel. Engel giving it to Witovic. And to Engel again. Cole goes up for 2, and he gets 2 more for Cozad. 37-58. Now a 21-point lead for Cozad. And Weston Geigen from the 3, no good. Engel has it now. Gives it to Weatherly. Weatherly to Cole. Tried to go for 2 more. Swatted out of his way. That was Trey Stevens there. All right, checking in, we have Lucan Most, Braden Anderson, Trey Rodsell, Kai Jorgensen, and Bennett Geiken. All right, now we got Falmer running around, giving it to number 5, Kitka. He gives it Shoemaker. Shoemaker finds Kitka again. And to Falmer. Falmer giving it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker goes up for 2 more, and it is good. 37-60. All right, Trey Rossell passing it to Lucan Most. And Braden Anderson passing it to Rossell there. Bennett Geiken now has it, passes it back to Rossell. Rossell giving it to Lucan Most, and back, tried to get it to Rossell, however, it was out of bounds. Shoemaker to start with it. And Connor McCoy, Sean Mines, Tucker Keith checking in for Trey Rossell, Kai Jorgensen, and Bennett Geiken. All right, Shoemaker has it. Passes it across to number 5, Kitka. Now to Falmer. Falmer finds Kitka. And now to number 25, Lighthall. Falmer takes it, and the foul is called. 21 seconds left on the clock. That was called on number 5. Braden Anderson, his first. And no good for Falmer. Braden Anderson takes it, passing it to Lucan Most. Lucan goes up for 2, no good. Taken back by number 25, Lighthall. However, Lucan gets it back. Connor McCoy has it now. He goes up for 2, no good. Falmer takes it back for Cozad. Gets in a fight there with Mines for the ball, and it is a jump ball. and Cozad will get it. All right, and a whole new Haymaker team checking in here. We got number 3, number 33. So Bussinger, Kime. Number 2 fails. Number 13, Yoakum. And I believe that's it. Excuse me, 21 Dugan as well. 3 seconds left on the clock. All right, and that is the game, folks. 37-60. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Trevor Gallus. I hope you enjoyed my announcing, and I hope you will join me back next week for some more basketball. Have a great night, folks.